With Game Plumbing Framework, hooking UI up to your state has never been easier, and I'm going to quickly go through an example of that. So, in our couple last videos, we've talked about Hello SO, and you'll notice that it has this attribute called data store path, and we're setting it to sync.hello. And what we're basically saying is we want Game Plumbing Framework to automatically sync this Hello SO to the data store at this path. And so it's going to be able to grab all of its fields. In our case, it's basically greeting and ID, and those are going to be accessible to UI. So let's see what that looks like. If we go into the um, editor, and we can look at Store Explorer, sync.hello.greeting does have a value. This is from the last time we ran it, and what we can do now is on our hierarchy, you'll see that we have this text, and what we've done is we've added a component called text VB. VB is view binding. So at Game Plumbing Framework has provided several view bindings for you, where you can just simply you'll have this variable field, and you can simply go in and with this autocomplete be able to find the data that you want to sync to. And so you're basically done now, because the framework will be in charge of making sure that this UI text always has the latest and greatest value located at sync.hello.greeting, which we can see where it is. And all this magic was made possible by this guy named TextVB. We actually have other view bindings that we've also included as a part of the framework, like text input VB, image VB, list VB if you have a list of stuff, animation VB, will allow you to animate things on changes, like, when you get coins and you want something fancy. But the really cool thing is you can easily make your own view bindings as well, because you're going to have your own issues, your own particular requirements, and we're going to continuously grow this list, so you can always use the ones we provide. So let's look at what that might look like. Here we have image VB, and remember that guy variable who gave you the power to just hook into the data store path. All you need to do to have that power is declare a variable as a data path in your mono behavior, and then you just you can listen for it, and then you can run some code when it changes, and that's it. So some very interesting things to kind of go over. We showed you how we have autocomplete, so you don't need to guess where things are in the data store, and you can also use Data Store Explorer to see where they are. This kind of eliminates errors when hooking UI up, and the fact that literally once you get the game state right, you're really just hooking UI up. You're not writing a bunch of code. You might write a view binding that should be very reusable every once in a while, but it's about hooking the UI up, and the framework, letting the framework handle making sure that that value is updated, even if some other player, not your client, changes it. There's no code that you need to write to handle that. So yeah, we think good UI makes games fun and exciting, and we really wanted to take all the error cases out so you can focus on finding the fun with your UI. So thank you.